Good morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Monday the 13th, everyone. Belle and I hope you all had an awesome weekend and were able to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather that we had over the weekend. Speaking of beautiful, sunrise was at 5:28 this morning and sunset will be at 8:34, giving us 15 hours and 6 minutes of glorious daylight to enjoy. Presently, it's 64 degrees outside already, give or take a little bit depending on exactly where you live. Today you should expect mostly sunny skies with a comfortable temperature expected to make it to the mid-80s today. Low humidity and light and variable winds throughout the day make this just a picture-perfect day on the horizon. From our family of friends who celebrated their birthdays on Saturday the 11th, happy birthday to Gordy Friedenstein, Tim Bennett, Daniel Roberts, Heather Stewart Henneke, Josh Brown, Jeannie Gavinsky, the Schuler Racing Team, and last but not least, Zeke Emmerich. From our family of friends who celebrated their birthdays yesterday, happy birthday to Megan Lundy, John Russell, Mary Ryan, Chris Hall, Dan Bandy Dwalk, Candy Snow, Chris Brooks, Sarah Ostrowski, Jason Natrup, and last but certainly not least, a special happy birthday shout out to my awesome older brother, George Fuller. And finally, from our family of friends who celebrated their birthdays today, happy birthday Amanda Smith, David J. Evans, Dan Van Dwalk, Cindy Vandervich, Kim Bruno Pinta, John Wheeler, Melissa Bevan, Julie Block Kaplan, Chris Acker, Todd Strauss, Drew Krebosh, and last but certainly not least, Daniel Erdman. Our celebrity birthday shout out starts with a child actor who gained fame as Young Quill in the 2014 Marvel movie Guardians of the Galaxy. He also landed starring roles as Stanley Uris in the 2017 horror film It, and Stanley Barber in Netflix I Am Not Okay With This. Wyatt Olaf turned 17 today. Our next celebrity is a 1960s humorist who built a career with his partner Tommy Chong in movies such as Up in Smoke and Still Smoking. More recently, he is best known for films such as Oliver and Company, The Lion King, Spy Kids, and Machete. He also voiced Ramon in the 2006 Disney film Cars. Cheech Marin turned 74 today. We've got some big name birthdays today for sure. Our next one is for an extremely talented and funny comedic actor and physician who is perhaps best known for his role as Leslie Chow in the Hangover series. In the popular NBC series Community, he portrayed Ben Chang. Other film credits include The Pineapple Express, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Ride Along 2, and The Duff. In 2019, he began starring in the Nickelodeon series The Casagrandes. Ken Jeong turns 51 today. These next two stars were tough to decide who gets the honored final shout-out, so let's just count them each as final shout-outs of the day because they are both legendary figures on stage and on the big screen. So our first final shout out is for the always awesome and entertaining iconic actor whose memorable characters include Han Solo from the original Star Wars trilogy, Indiana Jones, Jack Ryan from the movies Clear and Present Danger as well as Patriot Games, and Rick Deckard from the 1982 sci-fi classic Blade Runner. He earned Golden Globe Award nominations for his roles in Witness and The Mosquito Coast, The Fugitive, and Sabrina. He's just awesome in everything. He is a Swiss Army knife when it comes to acting. Harrison Ford turned 78 today. And our final shout out is for another legendary heavy hitter from the world of entertainment. He is an English actor, director, and producer whose work has included roles on stage, television, and film. In a career spanning 6 decades, he has been nominated for the Golden Globe, Emmy, Screen Actors Guild, and Saturn Awards. Beginning his career with a long run with the Royal Shakespearean Company, Stewart received in 1979 the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role for his performance in Anthony and Cleopatra in the West End. More recently, he is known to most as Captain Jean-Luc Picard on Star Trek: The Next Generation, and Professor Xavier in the X-Men movies. He'd reprised his role for the CBS show Star Trek: Picard in 2020, as well as serve as an executive producer. Additionally, he was knighted for his tremendous talent and contributions over the years. So happy birthday, Sir Patrick Stewart, who turns 80 years old today. All right, moving on to this day in history. On today's date in 1923, the famous Los Angeles landmark is officially dedicated. It originally read Hollywood Land. The 4 last letters were removed during the renovation in 1949. We did find this awesome picture, and check out the narrow road and the old 1930s cars. So cool. On today's date in 1977, a blackout occurs in New York City, sending millions of its residents into darkness when lightning strikes a substation on the Hudson River, tripping 2 circuit breakers in the Westchester County. Then a second lightning strike caused the loss of 2 345,000-volt transmission lines, causing a 25-hour blackout in the city of New York. In some areas of New York, looting and vandalism were extremely bad, with the hardest hit area being Crown Heights. Additionally, the power outage closed the subway services as well as LaGuardia and the Kennedy airports. The city struggled for 24 hours of pure chaos, resulting in over 4,500 arrests and $61 million in damage. And on today's date in 2018, a major find is discovered in the Emerald Isle, Ireland. It took an unusually brutal drought for signs of a 5,000-year-old monument to suddenly appear in the Irish field, as if they had been written in the landscape in invisible ink. Anthony Murphy, an author and photographer in Ireland, sent a camera-enabled drone high above the Bruno Bonnier Archaeological Landscape, a UNESCO World Heritage Site about 30 miles north of Dublin. He suspected that recent dry conditions might reveal evidence of undiscovered Stonehenge sites, or man-made enclosures from thousands of years ago. And was he right? What he and a friend had seen in the images shocked him. A series of discolorations in the farm field caused by differences in soil spread about 150 meters wide in a perfect circular pattern, as you can see. He'd flown the drone over the field several times before and never saw a hint of anything like this. So cool. All right, on to our comedy corner. Studies show alcoholic law students are more likely to have trouble passing the bar. Today is National French Fry Day, National Beans and Franks Day, and National Delaware Day. Today's morning motivational is a simple, undeniable truth. The true leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. You know, words have meaning, but actions do speak much louder than words. So our suggestion is to be optimistic, positive force everywhere you go, at home and at work. Lead by example and inspire those around you with your encouraging words and consistent actions. You do have the power. Well, we're running short, so we're going to wrap this up. Belinda and I do appreciate the time that you spend with us each and every day. Our goal is to offer a mix of entertainment and education in each and every one of our Morning Minute posts. After all, knowledge is power, and we do love to share what we come across. We certainly hope you are enjoying the experience. Please continue to like, follow, and share us with your friends and family. It's so important, and we really do appreciate it. Please remember, we are high-energy real estate agents. Very creative, we're VR and 3D marketing specialists, and we will go the extra mile for you. So if you're thinking of buying or selling real estate in the near future, please reach out to us for a free consultation, because we would love the opportunity to help you or anyone you know considering buying or selling real estate in the near future. But until then, make it a great day. You have the power, and we'll talk to you soon. We're out of here.